Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here with Retro Crypto. Exciting day in the market. Took a lot of stress off my shoulders. Taught me a valuable lesson. I'm sure it taught a lot of you out there a valuable lesson also. But man, lovely. A lot of green. Hex, it's always red when the rest of the market's green, which I'm betting on that in the long run. But that's a whole nother subject. I got a pretty exciting video here for you guys today. I want to talk about Bitcoin. I want to talk about PulseX. I want to talk about liquid loans, which is being built for the Pulse chain blockchain. You want to talk about a few other projects. Of course, I've got to talk about Cardano and Fantom. But before we get started, I want to remind you guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet who loves cryptocurrency. It's important that you do your own research before you make any financial decisions. Do your own research. DYOR. All right. With that said, guys, we are at a whopping 450 subscribers. I want to thank every single one of you out there for subscribing. You have no idea how happy I get when I wake up. I look at my phone in the middle of the night. Boom. I got another subscriber. I wake my wife up. You think I'm playing? But anyway, all seriousness, I do wake her up. But please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. You have no idea how much it helps me out. Also, hit that like button. That like button triggers the YouTube algorithm within their search engine on YouTube, and they'll send more traffic to the site, my channel, not the site, my channel, and we can all grow together, and we can spread the word about cryptocurrency, especially Hex, Pulse Chain, and PulseX. Yes, I am a Hexican, but all right. So with that said, let's get this rolling. You see, let's take a peek at today's market. Today's market is absolutely outstanding. We were worried about a serious pullback about to occur, but it looks like we're going to be okay, guys. You never can tell in this market. Let me get this fixed here. Why are you fighting me? What is this doing? All right, well, I was trying to get this to work here, but we're going to go ahead and resort to we're going to go ahead and go with CoinGecko instead. And let's put it on. There we go. Make it a little easier for you guys to see, hopefully. All right, so you look at the market right now. You see Bitcoin's at 43,948. It is January 12th at 7:41 Eastern Standard Time. Just so you know, Ethereum's holding out at $3,371. Solana's at $151. I am not a fan of Solana because they are not truly decentralized. Be careful with this project, guys. I do have money tied up in Solana, but I'm waiting for this next run up, and I think I'm going to get out on Solana. Cardano's looking very healthy. We're going to talk about it. $1.34. You see how fast that moved? That's why dollar cost average. I keep telling people at work, they ask me questions. Are you dollar cost averaging? Voyager app's the absolute easiest way to dollar cost average every day. But people don't do it. But they want to keep asking questions. XRP, that lawsuit's just dragging on. It's getting real suspicious with the SEC. Polkadot. Polkadot's Polkadot. This is a long run. Get into Polkadot, guys. You're going to be happy you did. But it's going to be a slow mover, just like Cardano. But remember this. Not everything good happens overnight. The really slow, methodical projects also could be some of the better ones too, but very frustrating if you're trying to do a quick trade. You know, I'm gonna be a millionaire overnight. Yeah, that's not gonna do it for you. But you ever heard that old saying, like the tortoise that beat the hare? I'd rather be the tortoise, guys. Just saying. Avalanche is looking good. Dogecoin, not a fan of meme coins. Can you make some quick money with them? Yes, but it's definitely not a long-term investment. And Polygon, the Matic, definitely a good play. You can get a really good rate on Celsius app for staking it. But yeah, so let's keep this rolling forward. It's a beautiful day on the market, guys. The market's rebound. We're on some support, very important. All right, right here, this is the overall total market cap. So this is all crypto, all bundled up. And you'll see right now that all of it, all bundled up together, right now is at 2.078 trillion. And yes, what a T, $trillion. All right, now let's get this all organized here. Okay, so right now the 20-day moving average is still on the bottom. That is not good. You want to see the 20-day moving average on top. And let's see, then you have the 50-day moving average right above the 20, but the 20 is moving up towards the 50. It is way beneath the 100 and the 200-day moving average. So as far as the EMAs, it does not look good at all for the overall for the crypto market. We need to get this 20-day average moving upward, and also this 50-day right behind it. The RSI on the crypto market is on the overbought side today, so keep that in mind. I just said yesterday, everybody wants to buy on the green. Buy on the green. You want to buy when the market's down, red. You want to buy on bad news. All right. Now, sometimes the bad news is really bad news. I remember I was in the stocks, right? And this was back in '07 when I think it was Lehman Brothers that was first. Or was it? I think it was actually Citibank that had the first bad report. And and I was like, oh, bad news. I dropped like $400 in it. But the whole market tumbled. But I don't have a crystal ball either. But usually, I truly believe in buying on bad news, sell on good news. All right. Try not to buy on those green days, guys. When people jump back in today and brought in, unless you had a plan. Now, I did consider pulling out a major chunk yesterday, but I held my ground. And the plan was I'd rather pull out at like say 35,000 on Bitcoin, and then hurry up and get back in if it starts to move back up. Realize that I'm going to take a little bit of a loss, but I'd rather take that little $4,000 loss than have it drop all the way down to like 31,000. But you got to stick with your plans. My plan was to hold the line to 39. It worked out for me this time. Let me get a quick drink. Sorry about that, guys. Thirsty. All right. Let's see here. Let's take a quick look at the Bitcoin chart for today. This is looking good. You see right here, this is the purple is the 20-day moving average. It's about to cross over the 50-day. That's what you want to see. So it's starting to look a little healthier. So once that crosses over, I want to see that 50-day average start to work its way up. And then we're going to be looking very good. It's just like the overall market. It's on the R side, it's on the overbought side. Got some really positive volume sales here. Very trade, should I say. Now we have a very strong line of support here. That magical line of support that I'm watching like a hawk is 40,861, give or take, because it's kind of flexible, but yeah, it's pretty close. Now right here, this was that little dip that scared the heck out of me and everybody else. If it drops beneath 39,000, again, I'm going to definitely be making some more so aggressive moves because I'm not going to be that guy that was up a ridiculous amount of money and then the market does a major pullback at some point, which it will, and be left with nothing. Just saying. It's because it will happen. It always happens. It's actually natural for it to happen. All right, back to Bitcoin. All right, now right here, this is called a Bollinger Band, that blue that you see there. And if it's on the top side, it means the market is on the overbought. If it's right in the bottom, it means that it's underbought. Right now, it is overbought. Now, I drew this little white line here for a trend. For some reason, my computer rebooted last night. Really screwed me up because how my charts just set it up and ready to go. So I had to kind of rebuild things. But so here, this is going to be a trend line. Now, what you want to see with this trend line is you do not want to see it dip beneath this. Because if it dips beneath this trend line, that means that it is not on an upward path. We want to see it stay above here and keep going up. We'll have to see what happens. It can touch it, but you don't want to see it dipping down underneath of it. All right? You want to keep this upward trend going. The MACD, it doesn't tell the future. It's kind of a one step behind, but it still gives you a feel for the market. And it crossed over on the 8th, actually. And the MACD is showing very positive for Bitcoin. So, very positive for the market. Interesting. I don't understand how. Hold on, guys. Yeah, it crossed over on the 8th. So, so the MACD is very positive for Bitcoin. We're looking good. All right, PulseX. We got to talk about PulseX. Let me refresh it because this baby's always moving. All right, we're at 894,935,481. A total amount of HEX donated, $535,465,562,000. Absolutely phenomenal. Richard Hart's really got to be proud of himself. He's doing big things, making dreams come true. Like Richard Hart actually falls into even myself, like what motivates you? Me, I like to help people. I'm a really nice guy. Actually, anybody that knows me at work, they know I'm just a really nice guy. And I'm good with that. You know what I mean? I'm no tough guy. Let's see. But like with Richard Hart, I think he's genuinely he comes off as a a jerk at times, but I think he's actually a really nice guy. Like he really cares about the common person having an opportunity to live, not necessarily the American dream, but basically. And I'm pretty sure he would agree with that. Like when he talks about his self-help books and all, I truly believe that he's sincere, very sincere. And if you listen to him, he's smart. He's smarter than you. He's smarter than me. It is what it is. I'd rather embrace it. They'd be like, I know more than him. Everybody's like that, and then they fall on their face. All right, then we look here. If you were to wait, if you don't, all right, for this time period now is up to $1.22. So wow, that's at for so to get 10,000, you got for 10,000 points, you would have to sack. It's at $1.22 rate right now versus a few days back when it was just $1, and you're going to see it keep ticking up. So if you want to get on a PulseX, do not drag your feet. If you don't know how to do it, the best way to do it is go to howtopulse.com. It clearly explains how to do it. The Coinbase wallet, they're not in the exchange, but the actual wallet is very easy to purchase HEX and download the MetaMask wallet and run with it. It's not hard, guys. All right, now here's a little project that I want to talk about. It's on Pulse Chain. It's called Liquid Loans. And it's had my ear for a while. Today I decided to listen to a video, watch it, do a little bit of reading, and I'm impressed. And I don't think that this is a rug pull. I think this is a real one, a project that really has potential. It's a lot of similarities to Celsius Network, Celsius, with the loans and all. So I want to play this little video thingy they got here, and then all right, guys. I thought that was a pretty cool video there. Um, a little annoying at times, but still a cool video. All right, here we go. All right, so Liquid Loans. Liquid Loans is being built for the Pulse Chain blockchain. Liquid Loans will not be released until Pulse Chain has been released. And they want to release it once Pulse Chain stabilizes. Because initially, when the Pulse Chain first goes live, it's going to be a very volatile scene. Another drink here. Like I've seen people run math. My math coincides with their math, and I'm thinking Pulse Chain is going to release at like a valuation of something like 0.0001. All right, and then off to the races. You know what I mean? The people who didn't burn able to get in, they're going to try to get in. Other people are going to try to take some of their original investment back. It's going to be real rocky for like the first week or two. But once it stabilizes, Liquid Loans is going to go live. Now, Liquid Loans, what they're going to be doing, they haven't done it yet. They're going to be doing a sacrifice, just like from like Pulse Chain and PulseX. I guess they're taking note from there because it does give tax advantages. So they're trying to go down that same route. And basically, the way it works, I want you guys to do your own research, watch the video. But basically, in a nutshell, let me arrow down here. What you're going to do is you're going to deposit your Pulse chain, your Pulse tokens into, excuse me, you're going to deposit your Pulse into Liquid Loans as collateral. Then you could take a loan against that Pulse because that Pulse will be converted to USDL where you deposited it into Liquid Loans. So they're holding your Pulse for you. It is held as collateral. So that gives you a tax protection. So say you want to buy a car or something for 10 grand. So what you would do is you would deposit a minimum of you would deposit a minimum of $11,000, but they actually suggest to go 200 to 300%, and I'll get into that in a little bit. And then you could take a loan against the 110. So you look at that extra little percentage as collateral. The problem is, one thing that is a little weird, and there's stuff they discuss it and they explain it, you can get liquidated if the market is volatile. So they want you to treat 110% collateral as bottom line, but you really want to go 200, if not 300%. But it really does make sense, and it really has my ear, because look at Cardano, for example. I have a lot of Cardano. I don't want to sell any of it. I just don't. And so I think Celsius might do it, but I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it. But it would be great to not have to cash out my Cardano, take a hit on my taxes because I cashed it out, and get what I want. Instead, I could get a loan from Liquid Loans with my Pulse, just, hypothetically, and then I never cashed it out. They're just holding it for me, and they give it right back. So it's a major tax savings. All right. But the trick is, if the volatility in the market with the collateral, you want to have more than just 110%. I suggest 200%, if not 300%, just sitting there. The benefits, I'll just read these off real quick. Interest-free borrowing, local collateral ratio, immutable, non-custodial, no admin keys. That is important, guys. Governance-free, algorithmic monetary policy, censorship resistance, hard price floor, growth incentives. So basically, it says borrow, lock up your existing Pulse, and mint your USDL loan. Redeem, unlock 1 USD worth of Pulse for 1 USD DL in the future if you choose. Stake loan to earn USDL and Pulse from the borrowing fee revenue. Earn USDL to stability pool for loan and Pulse rewards. But anyway, once you guys have stopped, take a look at this project. I am not sponsored by them. I have nothing at all. They're being built on the Pulse chain. They're being built for Pulse chain and just Pulse chain. They're not being released on Binance, Ethereum, Cardano, Avalanche, Solana, Cosmos. The list goes on and on. And we're going to fork it over, or bridge it over when we get a chance. No, they're being built for Pulse chain. When Pulse chain is live, they wait a few weeks, they go live. I love that. And I've been hearing about them for a while, so I just really haven't looked into it. I finally looked into it today, and I like what I see. So once you guys will look into it, like I said, I have nothing in this. Just want to share the knowledge. Period. All right. Moving on. Let's look at HEX real quick, guys. HEX. HEX has good support. All right. So right now, HEX is sitting at what is this sitting at? 22 cents. I say 23 cents. HEX right now is sitting at 23 cents. Has a good support line right here at 22.223 cents. And it's a very strong support line where HEX is sitting right now. Very strong. You want to see it hit it at least once. And you want to see it hit at least 3 times. And it's definitely holding. So hopefully HEX doesn't drop any no lower than that. I can see the RSI slowly keep it ticking up. So maybe it's about to start going the other direction for us. Let's see here. We look over here. The MACD. Yeah, so if you look at the MACD, they're hugging each other, but I think the green, it's about to go back to a bullish again, guys. So I'm going to keep an eye on HEX. It might be a good day tomorrow, hopefully. I did a Fibonacci retracement going from top down because it's still on a downward trend, in my opinion. And you'll see the sweep spot will be at 27 cents to say that we're officially gone bearish again and, full steam ahead. So it's something you want to keep your eyes out. Now, if it hits this and bounce back down, because that's also the point where, when people like to short things, that 50% mark, see it hit it, come back down, to turn around and short it at that point. So just a little bit of knowledge there. But, yeah, so that's where HEX is right now. So we're holding out. We'll see what happens. I'm not worried. I'm never worried when I talk about HEX. It's almost, I don't want to say arrogant. I'm so far from arrogant, but it is what it is. All right. I just believe in it. All right. Looking at Decentraland, man, this is my big metaverse bet. I know there's a lot of metaverses out there. Everybody wants to put the metaverse in their name. But honestly, I think Decentraland is going to be one of Decentraland and Sandbox are going to be the major players. Decentraland's been around for the whole bear market. Um, I wish I brought a heck of a lot more, but that's life. You know what I mean? But yeah, Decentraland's looking pretty good. This line of resistance has been holding for them. Uh, yeah, they're looking good. They look like 20-day to 50-day. It looks like the rest of the crypto market. But, I suggest you guys really look into a little bit of mana, Decentraland. Don't know why they had to get a symbol mana for Decentraland, but whatever. Let's see here. Where's my fib retracement? Sorry, guys. Oh, no, I didn't do a fib on this one. All right, now on this one, I did a Bollinger Band. It is showing that mana, according to the Bollinger Band, is entering the overbought side of things. Here's this MACD right here. Let me jump back over here real quick. Yeah, okay. The MACD is saying that it's definitely moved into the bullish territory. You can see where it came up today. Now, I drew this line here because I'm hoping that it retains this trend. I don't want to see it drop beneath this. I want to see it keep going upward. So we can just kind of track it a little bit, just like we did earlier with Bitcoin. All right, but yeah, definitely looking to manage Decentraland. I'm always going to bring it up. I really am hoping that this is a good one, guys. And Cardano. I love Cardano. Don't sleep on Cardano. Don't fall for everybody's. I don't want to curse bull crap with Cardano. Think for yourself, guys. They're constantly after Cardano, bad mouthing it, and honestly, I've been living it for years. You can go to my Twitter account. This is something I want you guys to do, because I don't know who you follow on YouTube and all. Anybody who's sitting around talking like they've been in cryptocurrency, back check them. They should have like a Twitter account, really should, or at least a Telegram, where you can like go back years, and see, where if you go back years on my tweets, you're gonna be like, Jesus, this man really loved Cardano. It was in the good old days when Charles would actually answer my tweets. I'm a nobody now, though. The project's grown, so it is what it is. That's how the world works. But yeah, man, it was awesome. I used to be able to get in there and tweet, and he'd be answering my stuff, and I'd be going to get my wife. Hey, Charles Hoskins answered it. But that it don't happen no more. He's way too busy. The project's exploded since then. But you'll see here, Cardano just shot straight up. So remember I was talking about dollar cost averaging yesterday? Prime example, a dollar cost average. I actually checked it on my way when it went through at like $1.16. But man, that purchase yesterday, $1.16, it's now $1.33. Dollar cost average. And all of these purchases, so each day was purchased under. And now it's you get where I'm going at. If you buy it every day, 365 days a year, one time a day, at the end of the year, if you do the overall average, you should hit the overall average and be good to go, without trying to time the market. Pick the perfect time to buy into the market. Like I guarantee a bunch of people went and brought Cardano. You know what? I know they did. That's why I went up in price. People want to jump back on it. You got to be careful, guys. You want to buy when it's red. I even said it. I said that for you. I know I said that yesterday. If somebody would have said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. They're a very happy person right now. But anyway, stop. I love Cardano. You guys can tell I love Cardano. You see this 20-day moving average. It's about to cross over the 50-day moving average. That's huge. RSI is off the charts. That's bad. When it's off the charts like this, it means it's on the overbought side. So it needs to cool down. Throw some water on it. But I've seen it do amazing things, guys. Here, let's backtrack this real quick here. Cardano at any point could do this. Boom. And if you're not in, you're not in. And if you try to chase it, you can get bleeped. You get what I'm saying? Okay. All right. And I'm opening all this up. Let's see what this MACD looks like, and we'll keep it going here. Oops. Bear with me, guys. There we go. And the MACD should be looking super bullish. Yeah, this is the most bullish MACD I've ever shown y'all. So, yeah, MACD's like off the chart. All right. Yeah, okay. All right, Luna. Keep your eyes on Luna. I like this project a lot. It's a very slow mover, but it's very methodical. I showed you guys yesterday where this keeps ticking up slowly and healthy. Very healthy movement. And I said, it looks like a W. Now it really looks like a W, which was the win thing. And It's one of those technical analysis things where they look for it. Like they got the Bart Simpson Head and Shoulders. They got the W for when, and sure enough, it is hitting this resistance point. So if Luna pushes past the resistance point tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to officially say they are bullish. Okay? And bullish in a way where they've passed that 50% point on the Fibonacci retracement, so you know it's healthy bullish. All right? Fantom. Do not sleep on Fantom. This is another one I love. You notice I really stick with the stuff that even if I fall on my face, I'll be okay. I won't sell it. I'll just sit and wait. I'll be fine. Fantom is one of those projects. They've been around for a while, and it makes me sick to the stomach when I think about what I brought it for first and then sold it. It was less than a penny, but I didn't want to talk about it. And then but yeah, Fantom's looking really good, guys. You want to, yeah, let's pull this chart out. And now if you really look at their chart here, and you're being fair and compare it to the rest of the market, right? Look at this. This is October 27th. And then they did a pullback. It dropped down as low as $1.23 from that pullback. At the high point, it was at like 340. Then look at this. It's right back up. It's back up to 3, and now it's almost at 3 again. I mean, guys, look, don't sleep on Fantom. Fantom's doing big things. They can move so fast you can't catch it. Trust me. I'm gonna live. I lived it. Because when they did this, I was pissed. And every day I thought about buying some, and I kept dragging my feet. And it left me, but I refused. I try to live by not chasing. If you try to chase things when it's on an upward cycle, you usually lose. But sometimes you win. All right. And that's Bitcoin. I didn't get a chance to look through the news today, actually. I've been kind of lazy, tired, a little burnt out. Yesterday, I think, really stressed me out, along with a lot of you. So just remember, I want to close out with this. Know yourself. And when I say know yourself, one of the things I like about getting old, I'm very secure with who I am, my good and bad traits. It gets some people nervous sometimes, but I'm good with it. I'm 46 years old. You know what I mean? That's why old people in Florida jerk sometimes, because they don't care. Are you in it for the tech? Are you in it for the money? What's your motivation? I will admit that originally I had myself convinced I was in it for the tech, but in reality, I'm in it for the money. But it does excite me, and it does excite me to see something this big change the world. Like when the dot-com era happened, I was young, kind of slept through it. I mean, I lived it, but I slept through it. I didn't realize how much the world was about to change. So cryptocurrency is that moment. The world is changing before our eyes. This is your golden opportunity to become extremely wealthy if you make the right choices. But yeah, just know what motivates you when you're investing. So if you're in it for the quick flip, you know what's motivating you. Now you know the risk, and then you have to accept the risk of your motivation. But just a little thought for you guys. All right. I'm an investor. I don't trade. I try to invest. Every time I trade, I lose money. I don't even like watching the guys who push trading, because I agree with Richard Hart. The average person loses. My nephew's pretty good, but he loses sometimes, a lot. So I'd rather not. It's just too much gambling. I'd rather invest. I'll be patient, and I'm going to get what's mine. All right, what's due? All right, so anyway, with all I say, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it so much. My whole family appreciates you. Also, hit like. Like's very important. Always hit that like button. Hit it right away. And that's about it for today, guys. So until next time, stay blessed, stay happy, and most of all, stay profitable. All right.